what have you got? Aragon123 said, your channel's different from others. Thanks for giving fans a chance to share our views for the Tottenham game tomorrow. Mourinho will play all of his cheat cards. I like what you've done there, mate. Cheat cards. It's going to be a big test. As I said, mate, there's no doubt that Mourinho would revel in being able to take points off Liverpool. No doubt about it. But with regard to the channel, mate, it's a pleasure. Honestly, when we set this up from day one, we knew that we wanted to do something a little bit different. So the reason the channel was set up was we used to be a podcast. I just figured out the other day, thinking back, I've been involved in Liverpool related content now for 7 years. I started off just writing little articles and stuff. Then I did a little bit of podcasting for another podcast site. I don't want to say their name. Well, you know, I've nothing against saying their name. I just want to publicise us at this moment in time. But yeah, I did some podcasting for another podcast company. Well, they're much bigger than a podcast company. And then that led me into start my own podcast. And that had a couple of different variations. And then one day Connor said to me, why don't you move this over to YouTube? Why don't we make this a YouTube channel? And I had no experience with YouTube whatsoever. And firstly, I thought, well, at the time I would have been, 36, so I thought, Jesus, 36, mate, you're too fucking old. Can't be going over to YouTube at 36, they'll laugh at you. But then I sat back and thought about it, and one of the great things about doing podcasts was that I got to chat football with my mates, but one of the downsides of doing podcasts was that you didn't have instant feedback from the people that were listening to what you do. So you record your stuff, you put it out there, you hope that people enjoy it, but you don't really know anything except for the numbers that you get from the podcast hosting site. So when Connor said, let's go onto YouTube, I said, all right, but the first thing I want to do is make sure that it is entirely interactive. I want to do most, if not all of our stuff live. I want to be able to chat to people as much as I can. And I don't want it to be about me. I don't want it to be about my views. I don't want it to be about Craig having a platform to spout his stuff. I want it to be a community. I want to get people involved. I want to make people feel like they're part of a family. And as we grow, everybody grows. And we all feel if it's a success, it's a success together. And I think we've done that. Obviously, we've had some fuck-ups along the way. That's, you know, that's par for the course. That's what happens when you do this type of stuff. But it has changed my life in a way, not a financial way, because it definitely hasn't done that, but it has given me the opportunity to share experiences with fellow Reds around the world, and to know that there are people watching right now in Jamaica, in England, in Australia, New Zealand. It's very humbling, and it's something that I don't take for granted, and it's something that I take that responsibility seriously, and I fucking love it. I absolutely love it. So thank you again for everybody, for your support, for being here with us. We love you. We're not going anywhere. Fuck the haters, as I always say. And look, thank you for everything.